More than 1,500 people died that night, and the worst part? Most of them never even realized the ship was sinking. The Titanic wasn't supposed to die. It wasn't supposed to break. It wasn't supposed to lose. In 1912, the world believed it had finally created the perfect ship. A vessel so massive, so luxurious, so advanced that newspapers called it unsinkable. A word that would become the greatest lie in maritime history. Titanic was more than steel and rivets. She was the pride of an era obsessed with progress. 3 giant propellers, 29 roaring boilers, 16 watertight compartments, and a hull longer than 4 city blocks. Engineers praised it. Passengers trusted it. The world admired it. On April 10th, thousands watched as the Titanic left Southampton. On board were more than 2,200 souls, millionaires, immigrants, dreamers, workers, each with a future none of them thought would end at sea. Life aboard the ship felt magical. First-class dinners with 11 courses, orchestras playing nightly, drinking rooms filled with laughter and cigar smoke. Second-class passengers enjoyed comforts that would shock most people today. Even third-class passengers danced, sang, and felt hope in ways they hadn't before. But beneath the music, beneath the luxury, beneath the illusion of perfection, danger was quietly forming. As Titanic sailed deeper into the North Atlantic, wireless operators received message after message from surrounding ships. Icebergs in your path. Extreme caution. Danger ahead. But most of these warnings never reached the bridge. Why? Because the operators were drowning in personal messages sent by wealthy passengers. The most important warnings were seen as interruptions. On the night of April 14th, the ocean was eerily calm. No waves, no wind, no moonlight, just black water, hiding white ice. Lookouts strained their eyes, but the sea was too dark. Then suddenly, a massive shadow emerged from the void. Iceberg right ahead. The officers reacted instantly, but it was too late. Titanic's huge frame couldn't turn fast enough. The iceberg scraped along the hull, opening a 300-foot wound beneath the surface. Down below, water rushed in with terrifying speed. The ship could survive 4 flooded compartments. 6 were now filling. It wasn't a question anymore. Titanic was going down. Passengers were calm at first. Many thought it was just a minor collision. Some joked. Others returned to their rooms. But then came the order. Women and children first. Load the lifeboats. Panic spread. Families were torn apart. Husbands were forced to stay behind. Lifeboats were launched half full because people didn't believe the ship was sinking. Benjamin Guggenheim, one of the wealthiest men on board, refused a seat. He changed into his best suit and declared, "We are dressed in our best and prepared to go down like gentlemen." The band kept playing as the ship died, soft hymns drifting across the cold water. Their music became the last warm sound in a night full of fear. As Titanic dipped lower, the lights flickered, then went dark. The bow plunged into the deep. The stern rose toward the sky. People clung to railings, praying, screaming, jumping, and then, with a thunderous crack, the Titanic broke in half. The bow sank first, pulled into the darkness. Minutes later, the stern followed, twisting violently before disappearing forever. For the hundreds thrown into the freezing water, survival was nearly impossible. The ocean was colder than ice. Within minutes, voices began to fade. Within 20 minutes, nearly every sound was gone. By dawn, more than 1,500 people were dead. Only 705 survived. The world demanded answers. Investigations revealed ignored warnings, too few lifeboats, poor preparation, and deadly overconfidence. Titanic forced the world to rewrite maritime laws, enforce constant radio watches, and require lifeboats for all. Today, the Titanic rests 12,500 feet below the ocean's surface. Quiet, broken, but never forgotten. Because her story is more than a tragedy. It is a warning, a reminder of what happens when pride meets the unstoppable force of nature. If you want more powerful history stories told like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.